Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Season 2. Yeah, it feels really good to know that, well, except for going that way, but like everything we look at going this direction, just about all the way around to here, minus this of course, this is all our land. Crazy to think that. So I finally worked my way through. I worked late into the night on the 8th night of summer here. Finally got everything relatively fertilized. I don't have these guys fertilized, but not much I can do about it at this point. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. It's more than we normally fertilized them. I got all the weeds out of it too. There's a little patch over here. Something didn't spray right apparently, and there's a patch over here, but it is what it is. But if you notice, it's canola, right? We got canola over here. Our beans over here, black beans, are ready for harvest. So we've got some things to harvest. And all of our hay here too. We gotta see if we can get, well, we can't get down the ladder. We have to go down a tube. I know it's not proper, but it is what it is in this game, right? See, ready to harvest. Our grass is ready. So I am actually going to head over to the shop. Ta-da! One of the first things I want to do is I want to repair this and sell it. And then I want to repair this and sell it. And then I want to repair this for $1. And then I want to sell it for $600. Woohoo! And just like that, we need something to cut hay with, right? We're gonna get this big boy, 9.9 meters. Prior to that, what were we running? 9 meters. No, we were running one of these guys, weren't we? 8.4. So it's gonna be a little bigger. Plus it's self-propelled, so we don't need to grab a tractor to use it. The other thing we're going to get, I know we're gonna do the unspeakable thing, but we are gonna run a second combine, and we're gonna run a Case IH right next to John Deere. We're gonna do it. Guess there isn't much we can change on this guy, is there? Yeah, we'll just run it like that. At least it's got the auger that you can change up. It'll bend, or it'll fold up. That's what I want to go with. And then we're also going to need we're going to need a corn head on it. We're going to, of course, run a big quasar. Another one. We'll run this one red. We'll run it Case IH red. And then we're going to grab a big header too. This guy right here. 45-foot draper head. Comes with its own trailer, which is really nice. And then I think, I'm trying to think here how I want to do this. I want to get another tractor. I like the tractors we have, but I want another big one. So we're running what? An MT 800 series. Can go up to the 900 series, but I kind of like the tracked. So that's 492. This guy is probably no different. Let's see, this one we could get up to 646 horse. This guy will run 646 horse, so it's the same horsepower, just a different tractor. I don't really want a quad track. I don't want the ones that bend. What can we get this guy up to? 420, that's it. Well, let's look at our big stuff here. So this takes 350 horse, so it'll pull that. But I don't know if it'll pull our Hallmaster as well as I would like. This guy's gonna take 640 horse. So I can't pull just anything. That would only go with our Challenger, which I guess is okay. This guy requires 500 horse, so you couldn't even pull that. Well, in that case, if we get a Magnum, how big can we get the Magnum? 435. Not that high. And the 900 Axion, we can get it to 445, so it still doesn't get us where we want to be. 438. Well, I guess we're getting a Fendt. That's for real cropping. We don't need that. So I guess we're gonna spend 505,000 on a new tractor. We have 47,000 left. And I want to get one of these guys, but we need 93,000. We have one of these guys. I'm not near the shop with it, but let's sell it anyways. Where are you? Oh, of course. We're a little bit short, aren't we? We'll just buy, or we'll borrow 20,000 quick. It'll at least get us through the door on this guy. Should we run one of them a different color? Those are all class colors. Go Hardy. No, I don't like that one bit. Nope. Yeah, let's do a red one. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure we go full configuration. And now we don't have enough money. Okay, let's borrow 30,000. And then we'll purchase it and we'll change it to Case IH red and then we'll make it 2,000 and then we'll buy it. So the idea is now we have 2 tractors that can chase 2 combines. We'll run this setup with this combine. And we'll run the other tractor and cart with the other combine. And these are, it's easy for us to just take these over to the grain bins and empty them. So if we go through here, I have some lime that I need to pick up. This is the guy I want. So this looks like it's a little different than what we used in a previous, in what? Farming Simulator 17. I think this is still a mod. Or maybe it's not. I don't actually recall. It's kind of slow, but it'll allow us to cut lots and lots of hay because we need to get hay down. That's what it comes down to here. We're down to, I think, the last 2 bales or something like that. I need to feed them today, sometime today. So we're going to use up the last 2 bales. Probably need more than that because I think my mixer is pretty empty and we're starting to use more and more feed. It's kind of crazy how much the animals take now. This guy's pretty wide, isn't it? It's pretty good. Should work pretty well for us. At least that's the hope. And I've been going back and forth about this. We've got a lot of land that we're covering now, and it's taken a lot of time. Like a lot of off-season or like off-camera time. Either been debating, do I do one last season here, but I'm also buying a lot of equipment to try to speed things up. So maybe we try to get as efficient as possible and we do one more year after this, since we've got the farm set up really nice. I think that's what I'm going to plan to do. That's what I've been thinking about doing. So let's try to put our money into our equipment and get things as efficient as possible. Which means we're going to buy like a second spreader or sprayer that'll spray crops and spread fertilizer a lot faster. Also probably get a tanker of some sort so that we can actually feed it. We'll probably need another semi. All these little things that we'll get to try to help things out. At least that's the hope. But today's all about cutting hay right now and getting some of this hay baled up. I did end up changing it up here. You can see it. I didn't like how much of this area over here was just like regular grass that couldn't be cut. So I changed it. And this should be cutting wide. Yep, it is. It's got a decent turning radius on it. But this will allow us to get quite a bit of hay off. Our little field that we planted second is not available for cutting yet, which is okay with me. It'll probably be late fall that one will be ready. My worry is that these fields here are getting cut so late, they're not going to regrow, so we're only going to get one crop off all the fields. So hopefully we have enough hay to make us through the winter. Although next year I guess the hay will be ready much earlier. So we'll just have to see. Like I said, we got this whole area here that's cuttable now, is the plan. And then the fields that we actually planted. I'm doing a horrible job of driving here. Those fields over there are ready to go too. So we should have quite a bit of hay here. And the last I checked, it is not supposed to rain. Should probably double check that, huh? I don't know, I'm just kind of having fun going around in circles right now. Whee! Around the trees. Let this stuff dry and rake it up and get to baling. You know, I think I'm really starting to enjoy this new windrower, except for the fact that if the land isn't flat, perfectly flat, which I guess the other one did the same thing too, it does miss some spots, like right through there. But it's mostly on the very edge of the field, and we'll just have to make do with what we have, I guess. I did find out though afterwards that our mower has the ability to basically just drop a single swath behind it. And right now, there we go. I was gonna say it wasn't picking anything up. So it would leave behind basically what you see here. So that might be a possibility of doing it that way. I might do the little field across the way like that and see what it looks like. Hopefully I won't pick up too many gravel stones right here. Oh, looks like we're okay. But we've got a lot of hay to bale here, so I'm excited to see how far we get. So all I can say is I've actually been thoroughly impressed as to how many bales we're getting out of this, at both sides. I've taken 3 loads in, minus 1 bale, because 1 bale was a straw bale. So we're looking at like 47 bales of hay so far. And there's quite a few out here still. On a single crop, we may get close to 100 total, which is definitely more than enough for what we need. At least I hope it is. We might be short this year because we're only going to be able to get 1 crop off here. We may have to get creative and get some hay elsewhere. May have to buy some. We'll have to see. But yeah, hay is definitely going well. Now this is, I guess, kind of does it well. It's late summer, so it'd kind of be like second crop hay. I think we've discussed this before in previous episodes, previous seasons. God knows what. At least in the Wisconsin area here, we generally try to go 3 crops of hay. The game only really models 2 when it comes to seasons, but it is what it is. And first crop tends to be a lot of chopping hay, actually. Putting it up in silos, fermenting it, turning it into some sort of a silage or a haylage, depending on how you're chopping it up. It's actually something I think I'm going to be helping with this coming weekend here. Kind of short on people on the farm, so I get to go back. Let's see, how many bales do we have left here? We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Looks like there's going to be like 18 bales left. So if I do my math, 32 and 32 is 64, minus 1 is 63, plus another 16 is 79, plus what, 2 more? So like 81 bales it's going to be. Which I bet you I can tell you if I look here. It'll probably tell me there's been 82 bales because there was 1 straw bale. Yep, 82. Look at that. A little bit of quick math on the go here, and we're right on track. So I'm going to finish collecting these bales, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of time here to start getting some harvesting in. So I'll show you guys how things look with 2 harvesters going. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be crazy, but I think it'll speed things up. So let's see what it looks like together. Alright, before we get things started here, there's one change I want to make. I think this will work out here. Yeah, well, we should probably repair this. Customize main color. John Deere green. The reason being is now, oop, that's right, it's gonna disconnect that. Now it matches the combine that it's working with. So we've got a red grain bin for the red combine and a green one for the green combine. Makes sense, right? Yeah, we're pulling out in front of you. So let's see if we can get some crops harvested. Let's see how fast, how crazy this could get with 2 combines going at once. I'm kind of scared of this. But hopefully if we set it up right, we won't get into too much trouble. So we got this guy over here, red combine for this field. Obviously the tractor's gonna have to go on this side so it can chase. And then 66, I got the other combine over there for the next field down. We're starting on this end so that when we come back up the field, the auger is facing out so that you can empty right away. So let's get this guy going. Oop, wrong button. Get some canola rolling here. So we'll hire that guy. I'm gonna wait on getting that in place. Let's get this guy going. And we'll probably pull this down. And actually, I probably should have waited a little longer so that we could get one emptying at one point and then the other one emptying at the other point. Kind of staggered a little bit. Oh well, I guess we'll see what happens here. Let's just get our chase carts here nearby and I guess see how bad it turns out. So I'm gonna leave him here. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, it's at the very end of the list, isn't it? Get this combine. Get our new tractor going. I like the sound of this guy. I've always been kind of fond of how the fence sound. Not huge on the color. Yeah, we'll make it work. I'm curious to see how much gets harvested in one pass. That'll tell us how this is all going to work out. Boy, it's nice seeing two combines going at once. Alright. Let's get back to this combine. So if we're at more than 50% on one pass, that means we're not going to be able to make it one whole lap around. Which means the other one's not going to be able to make it one lap around. Which might be a good thing, actually. It's actually ideal for us because if one of the combines stops while we're unloading another one, we can get this one unloaded and then switch back to the other one, and it shouldn't hurt anything. Just wanted to check the cows here. We're gonna have to feed everybody tonight, it looks like. Well, we'll get some of this worked out here and we'll see how far we get. And yeah, look at it's over 50%. And this field's actually a touch longer. So the other one might catch up. And I actually don't know the fill capacities. Let's check quick. 14.1 and 14.4. Okay, so this one will hold just a little bit more. Why did it just say $800 for new vehicles? Who did that before? Now I'm confused. So yeah, this guy's turning around. That one's turning around. Not going to be ideal, I guess. Yep, green one caught up. Look inside of this guy. That level's getting up there. Screen looks pretty good. Makes for a wide pass, that's for sure. Who's gonna win? I can see you over there. Alright, so let's get this guy lined up, ready to go. We're gonna have to empty him out basically all the way down to the end. The other one's gonna fill up about halfway down, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. A helper B and a helper J. Helper B has a nearly full, and helper J. There we go. We got two of them at 80%. So they might end up staggering themselves here. Oh, I don't have this guy set up at all. Speed him up. There we go. Alright, now we're synced up. And the other one's gonna fill up here pretty soon. Ooh, this one spouts much higher than the John Deere is. Interesting. Just waiting for him to be full. Luckily we were right next to each other so we can actually watch pretty well. So right there, 14.4, we're past that, so he's dumped over a full grain bin now. He is waiting full. We just gotta run this one to the end. And we'll be set to go with the other one. So I think this is gonna work. Like I said, if I would have started things at a different time, it probably would have worked out a lot better for us. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20, right? And like I said, I'm gonna have to shut down probably in a hour or two's game time here, because I'm gonna have to feed the animals. I don't think they're gonna make it through the night. But this is our first step in being extra productive. We're going to be running 2 harvesters now. I think it'll be a step in the right direction and definitely let us get a lot of work done. So I'm excited about that. We're going to need some more tillage equipment though. Possibly some planter stuff. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm just going to shut him down here for now. The Case IH will turn around and head off. We'll empty this guy out. Oh, did this one get uncustomized? Because now it's showing as 1300. So the capacity is lower again on this. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Be able to tell here because 10% should be 7,000. It doesn't seem to be emptying right. 10% is only like 4,600. Well, that sucks. So we'll have to fix that next time I'm over there by the shop. But that's okay. Minor details, right? Just had to be the bin that's furthest from the, the silos, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll run this guy to the end now. The other one's heading that way, so hopefully now we're all synced up and ready to go. But with that, guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode, actually. It's getting long enough. And in the next episode, I guess we'll see where things end up here, and probably be harvesting and probably chopping some corn off too, most likely. So thank you guys all for watching, and as always, take it easy.